Hello! So I'm testing out Restream to try to stream to both platforms at once. Hi, hello, it's me, I'm here. I'm trying to stream to two platforms at once today using Restream. And we're gonna see how it goes. I'm curious to see how it works, if it works out well. I'm just gonna check my usual stuff here. So please bear with me. Ha, bear. We love bears here on the podcast. Why is my Wi-Fi not working? Ha, bear. Hi, there's me. But I need my Wi-Fi to work. That would be like super helpful if my Wi-Fi could work. Alright, let's check this. See how we're doing. Let's check this. Okay, that sounds fine. I don't know how to check the YouTube one. Maybe I go here. I've never streamed on YouTube before. I don't even know if I am live on YouTube. Let's check it out. Hey, there I am. Okay, well now that I know I'm there, I guess we start. And if something's wrong, someone can always tell me and then I'll fix it. We're back! And so, we're still hunting for our second lovely friend who will be our shiny friend. Let me scoot this over here. Okay. We're at about 4,800 encounters. And we're just hoping for the best. I wonder, when I do Restream, does it put in the chat both? Like messages that, not messages, but chats that come in from both? I wonder. I guess we'll find out. It's new to me. So. We're just on the hunt for a lovely friend to be our friend. Hold on, this is annoying me. Okay. No, Clefairy, I don't need you unless you've got green ears. I think his shiny has green ears. Let me just type a hello and Restream and see what happens. Do 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 do. Interesting. Okay. So if I type it in both, it goes to both, and then presumably if I have someone message, comments, whatever, it shows up. Very interesting.
Every life has its own.
The only important light is my pale face light. Ooh, look at how pale. Do, 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 do. Okay, we're gonna speed up here. Get some more encounters in. I need to get my encounter app open. If anyone's wondering, it's called Shiny Hunt, and it can count how long you've spent and how many encounters you've had. Again, I'm roughly counting by 10. Target? What do you mean target? Are you subscribed to me on YouTube, babe? You should check to see how that's going. Over on youtube.com/StellarArcturus. That would be so nice. I have 0 viewers on YouTube, which isn't a surprise. I don't think YouTube. This is my first YouTube stream. But I figure if it'll automatically upload the VOD, I'll have to redo it because it's probably going to go in the wrong order, but because I only have parts 1 and 2 uploaded, and this is like part 5 or 6 by now. I'll figure it out. Not worried about it. We're all learning here. Where's my doggy? He's right here. Hello. I love you. She got a cold nose. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. When will my life begin? Who knew we had 10,000 plates? Why have a ballroom with no balls? That's my favorite Frozen line, I think. Right after, hoo-hoo, big summer blowout. We're going to turn the audio down a little bit. Nice. So yeah, I can see both, and it tells me which audience it's coming from. So that's fun. Oh, what's interesting is, because I have Twitch connected, the Twitch people are gonna, or the YouTube people can see the Twitch comments, and then they'll be on YouTube, so they can also see the YouTube comments. But the Twitch people won't be able to see the YouTube comments, so sorry, Twitch people. My peeps! Rosie's licking her paw in the background, as you can see. I gotta open my phone here. Turn my low battery off so my Shiny Hunting app won't close. What does target mean? Are you just using a word? Or you need to go to target? What does target mean? Are you just using a word? Ah! Don't you love the sound of your own voice? I certainly do. Music to my earlobes. Oops, I killed that Zubat on accident. It's fine, he didn't want to live anyway. Please kill me, I can't see where I'm going.
Because it's daytime.
Because it's daytime and I can only see at night.
Well, there are bats.
Well, they can see in the daytime with echolocation. They're not vampires.
Garlic.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
That's my favorite.
That's my dad. Apparently. If that's my dad, then I can be Mavis, and she's beautiful, so.
Wednesday.
Yeah, she's very Wednesday, but she's more bubbly than Wednesday is.
Wednesday's got more of your attitude.
Ain't that true? Uh-oh. We had a moment. We had a stutter, just like me in high school.
Oh, that must have been so cute.
I think I had more of a stutter. I don't think it was high school. It was more like elementary school. That I did have a stutter. And then if I get really stressed out, it happens too.
Mm-hmm. I know this about you.
Mm-hmm. I think I did speech classes, or my parents definitely helped me out with trying to speak correctly. But I was a voracious reader. I loved reading, so you don't need to know how to speak to read.
You don't need to know how to speak to sing.
That's true. Some people don't know how to sing, and they can't speak a word like the language that they're singing in. Well, it's like opera. People don't know how to. Some people who sing opera don't know how to speak Latin. I didn't go to school for Latin.
Some people don't know how to speak Piganese.
Kermie! That was bad.
I don't know.
Kermie! It's Miss Piggy.
Oh. Okay.
Miss Piggy, I think you've got a frog in your throat. Hi-ho!
Hey!
You know what they... Hey! This frog's gonna be in your throat. Ooh. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Hey!
That's like gay Kermit. Hey! Where we going clubbing? Yes, Queen Slay. That wasn't.
Mama
I'm
with
sorry.
The boots knocks the house down.
Mama knocks the boots house down. What? Are we saying words anymore? No, we're looking for a Zubat. Well, someone else joined us on YouTube. Welcome.
Let me check it out.
Now I've got two visions. Visions?
It just says one still.
Well, maybe it doesn't count yourself. There's always bots. We love bots. They can contribute. Oh, what a world. My computer's doing good today. Good job, buddy. You're doing great. Oh. That was fast. The Zubat really said hi. Yeah. Guys, are we gonna get the shiny today? Nobody knows.
And somehow on YouTube it doesn't let me see who's here with me.
Interesting.
But on Twitch I can see if someone's here.
I'm sure I can look, but I'm not trying to overload my computer with stuff. So as long as it sounds good and it's working, that's all that matters to me.
All that matters to me is that you're happy.
Aww. You're so sweet.
That's why I make a game.
Because you know it makes me happy.
Yeah, even when you're cranky.
Even when I'm cranky. We're going to speed it up for a little bit. Just to knock some more out. Knock 'em out. Mama said knock you out.
Mamacita?
Mamacita? Papacita?
Oh.
What does that mean?
Papazita?
Gross.
Speaking of that, I'd love some garlic knots.
Garlic knots?
Mm-hmm.
Why does popping zits make you think of garlic knots?
Grease.
Hmm. That's true.
I'm in the corner with the goat.
We saw goats today.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna meet me at the gas station, so you made me sad.
I was waiting there, and then your friend called me and was like, hey, come meet me at the power plant because I want to sit down in the car and listen to my radio. And I was like, okay. So then I did at the end.
Yeah, you could have said the N word.
What?
You could have said the N word.
No.
Only you couldn't say it to me.
Nitroglycerin?
Now I know. I see how it is.
What word?
I got it now.
Oh, his name? I try not to give as much details as possible.
You could have said, no, I'm not coming over there. I'm waiting for Derek. But instead you're like, okay, wait.
Yeah, I was confused as to why.
So then I was like, fine, whatever. I guess I know who's more important.
No, you're more important.
Doesn't matter. It's too late. You can't back.
Now, on Judge Judy. Who's the other guy that died?
Frank Sinatra.
Well, yes, but the other guy who did, like, the Jerry Springer. Jerry. Tom?
Yeah, and Jerry. But it was...
They're best friends. You know that there's, like... I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory, if it was real, but... It was, like... They're best friends, and the owners of Tom want him to get rid of the mouse, but he's just like pretending to be bad at it so they can be best friends forever or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know, there's some of those old cartoons of Tom and Jerry where he's really trying to get him.
What would you know about anything old?
My favorite Tom and Jerry is, there's one where he's like, Jerry's like some kind of like, I don't know, matador. His name's El Magnifico. And Tom goes over to this woman's house and to exterminate the mouse. And this other cat's there and he's like, good luck, you're never gonna catch him. And he doesn't, and he has a tough time, and it's funny. And for some reason, the woman is, like, infatuated with Tom, which is always weird when they do that. It's like, oh, Tom. It's like it's a cat. It doesn't even speak. Well, the other cat does, but... This week on Jerry Springer, Tom and Jerry. After the fact. This is going to be not a long stream because I do want to go to bed, but we're going to at least do an hour, do some encounters, have some friends, eat some tamales, go to Target, and have a good time.
Cheat code by accident, but I don't know that.
What's a cheat code?
If you fill the trailer with hay, and then you pick up grass, it turns the grass into hay.
Turns into hay, girl.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what a gay horse is like. I'm a gay horse. Nay. What if I ask the Zubat nicely? Dear Zubat, please be shiny. Thank you. It didn't work. You gotta try, though, because if it happens, then you can clip it, and then the whole world is like, oh my god, what?
I don't know if you can say bad words.
What'd I say?
I don't know if you can say bad words.
You can, why?
Because you could say, listen, Zubat.
Don't say the C word.
Stop being a douchebag.
That's fine. A douchebag.
Because a douche is something you clean your duty with.
You clean the duty out of your booty with a douchey.
Ugh. You just put a hose in there.
You ever see Sausage Party, that movie?
Nope.
It's like an animated, like, rated M movie. I'll show it to you. The douche is like the bad guy. He wants to stop the big wiener orgy. I mean, the ending of that movie is literally just all the hot dogs and buns and all the food items getting together.
I've slept with dudes, but I'm not a fairy.
I've slept with dudes, but I'm not a fairy. Puberty fairy? I'm not a fairy. I mean, I've slept with dudes, but I'm not a fairy. I like the girl. She's my favorite. Oh my god!
Look at all this hay.
Look at this fish. He's not shiny. Every so often I'm just gonna... Yeah, every so often I'm just gonna grab a dead fish and check it to see if it's shiny, because if it is, that'll count. But a red Gyarados is boring.
I love dead fish.
Everyone can get a red Gyarados in Johto, so it's like, yawn, move on.
1 dead fish, 2 dead fish, 3.
That's my new Dr. Seuss book. 1 Magikarp, 2 Magikarp. Magic crap. Oh, Clefairy. She's a fairy. That means she must fuck with dudes.
You said that word.
Yeah, whatever. I think I said it earlier when I said the full quote too, so sorry. Actually, I think YouTube's a little stricter, so we'll be careful next time.
Yeah, you can't even say gay.
You can say gay. Is that why I have 0 viewers? I said the F word and now YouTube said blacklist. We'll see you in court. No, I'm kidding. Guys, we're at 4,900.
Hey!
Okay, there's a gay horse in here somewhere. Hey, one of us has been possessed by an owl. I guess not. I guess I was wrong.
Who?
Ah! I don't know.
Who was an owl?
Yeah. Who are you? What's that from?
The one that's leaking pus?
Ew, stop. Oh,
It's pouring out of my seepages.
oh my god, that's not a word, but I love seepages. What a fun word. Doctor, can you look at my seepages? They're seeping liquid. Sorry, everyone. That's so gross. What was that laugh? Queenie with a peenie. I love fake laughs. They're so fun.
You must get used to them because I'm with you all the time.
You do them. Sometimes it'll hurt because I'll say something that I'm like, well, that was funny. And you'll laugh and I'm like, oh my god, he thinks it's funny. But then it ends and I can tell it was fake the whole time and I'm like, oh. But sometimes I can tell it's a real laugh and it turns into a fake laugh, so.
Ha ha.
I just appreciate your candor. You know what that means?
Listen, I support you.
Thank you.
Bra.
Yeah, you're a sports bra. You support me through all the tough times.
Mm-hmm.
Bra.
What's up, brah? Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning back in my chair because
Because I have a hat on.
I don't have a hat today because my hair looks fine. Because I showered.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the corner singing goats.
She's in the corner singing with goats. Oh, oh, oh. See?
Sí. Like yes in Spanish.
Yeah, see?
Sí.
More like pasta.
Do you know what no is in Spanish?
A.
It's just no.
I love it when words in other languages are just the right word.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And then in French, it's non.
That's pretty boring.
It's super boring. But a lot of stuff like that, like in Japan, if you ask for like a milk tea, you literally it's just milku tea, which sounds racist, but it's not. It's literally how you say it. Milku is how you say milk.
More like powder.
What? Milk powder?
Powder milk.
Oh, I hate powder. Have I had it? I probably have. You can get it at Dollar Tree, I think.
Guess what?
What?
Someone else was trying to destroy power, her core power, and the lady ripped them a new one. I love it. I like when people are like, "This is trash," well, and then the person's like, "Why is it trash?" And then they're like, "Because of this," and she's like, "But that is just this," and then she's like, "What else do you got?" And then they're like, "Well, it's because of this." Well, that's just this. Nope, that just means that you can digest it easier. And I'm like, literally everything this person has said to destroy this product, this lady is like, nope.
Completely dashing.
You're 100% wrong. Well, if you're lactose intolerant, you would be very sick. Actually, no. No, because the enzymes that are in there are designed to help break down the lactose. So most likely you could drink it. And I'm like, wow, dude, like, better luck next time. Don't people know you never fight at women?
People just women. People
Women.
just like to be right on the internet. That's all that it is, and that won't ever change as long as the internet is around. People will try to be correct, and then when they're not correct, they'll either double down on their uncorrectness or they'll apologize and move forward. Guys, I need to apologize for claiming that milk wasn't from cows. I thought milk came from almonds.
It does.
I retract my statement. I retract my apology. How do you milk an almond? Carefully.
It has to have tits.
You have to ask its permission first. I'm going to milk you now.
Ooh. That's like cows. Do you think people ask that permission?
No, because the cows don't understand.
It was like when they tried to that new lady. That lady put that law in place. It said you have to ask your child if you can change their diaper.
Oh, that is crazy.
I'm like, they're like, I won't even talk. How the fuck do I ask? Do I just wait? Do I have to wait till they can talk? So they stay in a dirty diaper for that?
Or like
4 years?
I saw one about getting a haircut. It's like, I'm going to put this around your neck now. I'm going to shave your head now. It's like, no, you don't have to. Just do it. I sat down and I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, unless you're gonna slit my throat with that that razor, I definitely don't think you should do that. I mean, you cut my hair. I'm fine.
Yeah, don't even tell me if you're gonna do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask for my permission.
It's a haircut. It's not like I'm being held hostage.
Cut my throat open, just do it.
Quote me on that. It's a haircut. I'm not being held hostage. Maybe when you're 3, you're being held hostage because your parents forced you to go.
The last 2 times you went, they messed up your hair, and you've been like, whatever.
I don't care. It's hair. What I've learned is I also need to stop caring what other people think. Like, if I look like a weirdo in public for a few days, it's going to be good for me because it will, knock down my ego a little bit.
But it's so big, it won't knock it down much.
It's so big! That got a from the peanut gallery. We're talking about egos here, guys, not egos or the other thing. 11. She loves egos.
I can't stop thinking about waffles.
That's 11. Why can't I just stop thinking about waffles? That's what it sounded like, did it not?
Mm.
We're almost at 5,000 encounters, and although I am losing sanity, I will not lose faith.
Oh, thee, hi, Jesus comes to save thee.
Jesus gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors, so this is one of them.
Yeah, hello. Look at my shoulders.
Yeah.
They're
broken because you hurt them today. One of them.
I always said, you know what? One day I said, Jesus, I don't think I want to be strong anymore. Like the amount of shit that I have to go through.
There was
I'm like,
yeah.
Can I?
There was a video that was like, God gives his strongest battles to his toughest soldiers, and it was like, when did I enlist? I don't remember enlisting. You can't just sign me up for the war and tell me to go. I was like, yeah, I feel that.
Oh, that's me. I should be like, excuse me. Couldn't someone have at least told me first?
Yeah.
And I probably would have said yes because it's Jesus.
Yeah, I'm down to fight in his holy war against the forces of darkness, but like, geez. Warn a guy.
Could have consulted.
Yeah.
Maybe he gave me... You mean, if you had given me, like, even like a written down, like, list of what was included, I mean, I wouldn't have read it, so I would have been screwed either way, but at least I would have felt a little better about it.
That's like what the Virgin Mary said, I think, too. You didn't even... Well, the angel did warn her, I guess, but...
She was like, God didn't even ask, he just stuck it
I
in
don't
me.
think it was an ask, though. It was like, you're going to have the Son of God. And Joseph was like, great.
He was like, I can't stop thinking about waffles. Who, by the way, is a donkey.
Oh my gosh, they had a donkey in the inn named Waffles. Guys, it's all coming together.
Have you met Waffles, the donkey?
Of course I've seen him.
I freaking love him.
He makes funny noises.
He usually has a duck toy.
Is there a donkey Pokemon?
If not, someone's sleeping on that.
I can't think of one. Which is wild, because they have, like, some... Oh, no, there is... Well, is Mudbray a donkey? He might be. He's from Gen... I don't remember. 7, I think, is Alola. Yeah, 7. Mudsdale. I think he's... No, he's definitely a horse, because Mudsdale is a play on Clydesdale, which is a horse. So he's probably also a horse. But he looks kind of like a donkey. Donkeys love waffles. You know why? Shrek. That's my chimichanga stand. No, Cookie. We won't be needing that. Fiona, y'all be real hungry after this insurrection, okay? I'll go on and have a little speech. Talk with layman stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Where do, I sleep? Outside! And then he gets all sad.
At one point, he even wrecks Donkey's toilet.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He does. He wrecks Shrek's toilet.
I don't remember that. His outhouse? Some...
Let's do it again. No! That's my favorite part, too. Da, 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 da. Welcome to... Da, da.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Duloc, special perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Stay in line and we'll have a good time. Duloc is... Someone left as I was singing. I don't know, it just said 3 and it went down to 2.
Oopsie.
And then it rhymes ass with something, and then it's like, wipe your face. Duloc is... I love that part, too. Let's do it again. No.
I would have.
Yeah, Donkey and Shrek can be us sometimes, for sure. And I'm surprisingly Shrek. Or am I Fiona, who look like a pretty princess, but I'm a ogre on the inside? Truer words have never been spoken. To be honest. To be frank. Why did it be Frank? Why can't you be George?
Washington.
Oh, I was thinking curious, but sure.
Mm-hmm.
The man with the yellow hat was gay.
No, George, I need this hat for a function, so do not touch it.
A function? What function?
He had a science meeting, and then George put holes in his hat, and then he tried to fix it.
He does work at that science museum with that lady.
The hat blew away, and George cried.
I like the wiener dog. Huntley or Bentley or whatever his name is. He's always spooked.
My favorite character would probably be Clifford.
Clifford's in a different show, but out of that show, I think I liked Cleo because she's kind of sassy. Have I ever steered you wrong? And then the one time they're like, yes, several times. And she's like, well, listen to me anyway. That was the best. Ugh. There was that one time. Let's go. Yeah, that show's great. Quality show right there. Or Arthur. We already talked about Arthur last time. Did you ever see Cyber Chase? That was my jam. That's the one where they solve math
Space
puzzles in like cyberspace.
Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam. And then there's Hacker, who was voiced by Christopher...
Reed.
No, the other one. Who was Doctor in the Back to the Future? Christopher... What's his name? Anyway, he played Hacker. And then Gilbert Gottfried, of course, was Digit, which was the best. He's always a bird, it seems like. Whether Iago or Digit, well, rest in peace. We love that man. My bowels were watery. Oh. He probably would have loved that. That guy doing that voice. Guys, we're at 5,020. Today we're sort of on track because we're doing about 300 per half hour. Oh, I got confirmation that Fairy Tail, the next arc that's coming out, is coming out in July. So I'm very excited.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like I've been rewatching for a reason. So that I can catch up. Not that I know I know what happens, but
Why is my bed soaking wet?
because Rosie likes to lick it. She don't mean to.
I bet you put the pizza away.
No. Tonight we had Pizza Hut stuffed crust because what else do you get from Pizza Hut? Cinnamon buns?
Not the cinnamon sticks.
Not the cinnamon sticks because they taste like apples and my husband doesn't like apples.
Only applesauce.
Well, they do have an apple pie now, so maybe they changed the recipe and they use something that has to do with the apples. But I always remember them tasting like that, so maybe, you know, probably not. At the end of the day, it's night.
That I can guarantee you.
It sounds like a quote from a movie. Lana! You seen Kill Bill?
Hey, you want to know what happens at the daytime? Nighttime. I don't thanks.
What if I catch a Zubat and paint it green? Will that count? I'm guessing no.
No. It's not allowed.
Okay. Zubat, if you are shiny, I'll give you 10 cents. Do you take me up on this offer? Yes or no? I'll take that as a no. All right, I'll raise you 25 cents. Nope. Still no. Fine. I'll give you nothing.
Don't forget before bed we have to cover my pus pocket.
Gross. Pus pockets. New from Hot Pocket. It's Pus Pocket.
Essentially, that's probably what's in them.
It's definitely hot. As most liquids inside your body should be.
Wait, if...
I think all, actually. I'll change that.
Shoe is better than the air fryer.
A Hot Pocket should be too, yeah. Also, you were wrong. There were no sandwiches in there, so I ate one of those ham pockets that we had. Those are good, but they definitely don't sit well with me.
The ham pouches?
Yeah.
It's because of the cheese. You're allergic to cheese.
I'm not allergic. I just sometimes develop a slight intolerance to it, and then I have to quit eating it. But it's very hard because most things that I eat have lactose in them.
Lactose?
Yeah, they lactose, just like Joe Swanson. I try to think of a not, like, offensive person. So I picked a cartoon character. A beater. Bonnie and I were just diddling. They never diddle. Except that one time that he got her pregnant, and then she was pregnant for like 12 years. And then they called it out, and they were like, Bonnie, you've been pregnant for 12 years. They're from Rhode Island. Right? Quahog, I believe, is in Rhode Island. I found out that there's fairy tale video games that I've never played, like they were only released in Japan. Because the game that I have was released in America, but it covers like the 9th arc through like the 12th arc, I think. And there are games that predate that, but they were only released in Japan, so maybe I'll try them and play them. And pretend like I know how to read Japanese, which I fully don't, because I took 1 year of it, but it was only like 3 weeks.
There's a house with a chimney with smoke.
Mm-hmm. And it probably means like salmon.
It's like, it means like duck soup or something. It has nothing to do with a house, just to confuse me.
Duck soup. Good soup. Zubat, if you're not shiny, I'll make bat soup out of you. I think there's guano in this cave. Probably, because Zubats live there, and they probably poop. I wonder if one of Zubat's Pokedex entries talks about guano.
Guano?
Yeah, we should find out. I'll find out in a second. Zubat Pokedex entry. Let's see. My controller lost its wings there for a second. Game data. Ultrasonic waves. Ultrasonic waves. Prolonged exposure to the sun causes its body to become slightly burned. Interesting.
Well, duh.
I like that when you're idle in the cave. Oh, hi, welcome. And yes, I got Charmander in 47 resets, and now we're on 4,700. I know it's unbelievable, but it's on my YouTube. Thanks for the follow, Trenchcoat GF. Trenchcoat girlfriend?
Wait, I need a trench coat so I can hide my gun in there.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's wildin'. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Joseph?
Yes, dear.
Are we just boyfriends that game together?
We are boyfriends that game, yes. I do speed up. I apology, but since you're here, I won't speed up for you. I just have to, I can't do it for too long. It hurts my brain, it hurts my head, and my computer doesn't like it either, so we're just chilling and doing some slow resets. I was looking up Zubat's Pokedex entry to see if anything fun. Most of it's just that it has no eyeballs and it gets burned in the sun. It sounds like it used to have eyes like a long time ago, but then over time it atrophied and then he was blinded by the light. Thanks for your unyielding support. I'm hoping for a Zubat because that would be great, but I'll take anything.
I want a green Charmander.
A green one?
Just kidding. You know what I want.
He's my golden boy.
I want a green.
I also love Zubat. I've used Crobat in many a Pokemon Emerald playthrough.
I need green Machamp.
And you want green Machamp. Zubat is fun. Everyone hates Zubat, but he's fine. He's poison type. He's can learn Supersonic and a whole bunch of other, moves that are good, so. His sprite in Emerald's a little cursed, but his sprite in this game looks fine.
Hey,
what?
Stop it.
My dog. Alright, Trench. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you.
Wait, Trench, I think, is a girl. That's awesome.
Trenchcoat girlfriend.
You better watch your mouth.
I was wondering why it was in Japanese. I thought maybe something I did with my stream was like weird or something. Renchi? Is that how you say trench in Spanish? We were just talking about how things in Japanese sound just like their English counterparts sometimes.
I know, we were talking about all that stuff and then someone jumps on that's in it. It's like, ooh, hello.
That's fun.
Like do.
I would love to learn how to write hiragana or katakana, but it's difficult. Muy difícil, as they say in the Spanish, which I took 4 years of, and you'd think I'd know something, but those years are long gone in my memory.
I speak Spanish with my phone.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm not kidding. If I need to say things in Spanish to people, then I just use my phone.
No, at work all the time. They'll be like, where's this item? And then they show it to me, and I'm like, oh, it's right over there. Renchi. My name doesn't really go well in... Well, I guess my stream name, Arcturus, is probably... Torenichi. Oh, that's cute. Torenchi. It's fun to say. Torenchi. You gotta sound like an anime villain when you say it. Mire wa Torenchi ga desu. Yare yare watashi. Oh yeah. Watashi Torenchi kun. Something like that. That means I am, or my name is. My name is Bella Hadid.
My name is Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. We're all here for the gaffes and the goofs and the good times, you know. What am I counting? I lose count when I have fun, so we're just gonna add like 20 to it. We're at 5,080. My on-screen counter doesn't change because I use a counter on my phone, in case you're wondering. I just update it at the end of every stream. The elusive green Zubat will not evade me forever. And if I get a golden Geodude, fine. Then I just have a full gold team. At which point we need to get Arcanine. Because he's a yellow boy. Do, 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 do. I know, then he becomes dark as night. He'll be the Dark Knight. Yeah. Can you beat Pokemon Fire Red with an only gold team? And we don't count Golduck because he's blue, which everyone always said that. They got the names backwards. So Psyduck should have been Golduck because he's gold, and then Psyduck,
Well,
Golduck
Greenland is Iceland, and Iceland is Greenland, so...
Facts.
Hello?
Charmander's the only starter you don't have in what? In... Oh. I was hunting for all of them in Let's Go because it's easier to, but this is more fun. Oh, Shiny and Fire Red. Dang, you got a lot of Shinies? This is my first time ever hunting in Fire Red. Charmander is now my first Shiny ever in this game. Dang, that's rad. We love Pokemon Go. I have a bunch in Pokemon Legends and a bunch in Scarlet and Violet because they're pretty easy to hunt for in those games. And I have a shiny Rockruff on my shoulder as a tattoo to remind me that I like shiny hunting. Yeah, I'm going to go in order. So once I finish with this run, I'm going to do Heart Gold, and then Emerald, and then probably Platinum, I think. Or maybe Brilliant. I don't know, we'll see. But I want to do Platinum because it's got the Battle Frontier, and I want to beat the Battle Frontier with only Shinies. That's my plan for Emerald, too, is to beat the Battle Frontier with only Shinies. I guess if I do Heart Gold, I can do that, too. I always forget that that has the Battle Frontier. It's the Battle Frontier. Pokemon, be the best you can be and find your destiny. I love that series. Doo-doo. That's what Charmander sounded like. Charmeleon. Oh yeah. See? Can you give me one of those Zubats? Give me your Zubat luck. 25% Bagon, yeah. How long did that take you? That must have taken you eons. Yes, babe? What'd you say?
Guess what?
What?
We still forgot to watch the next episodes of Demon Slayer.
We will watch Demon Slayer.
But hopefully it's good.
I've heard that arc after the Entertainment District is okay. But it's all leading up to the end. A year for a Bagon. Wow, that's some dedication. Shiny Salamence is worth it, though. He's green. You like green.
I used to.
You used to? What happened?
I think I changed my mind.
What's your favorite color, then?
Green. No, I'm just joking. It's not anymore. My favorite color, because it reminds me of something that makes me very happy, is now blue.
Blue.
Because my mom loves it.
I'm going to definitely get Steven's Beldum when I play Emerald. Shiny Mew is blue. In this game, I'm going to get... I want to get Mewtwo.
My whole entire bed is wet like it took a shower.
She wants to lick her paws.
Stop licking my pus pocket.
Ew, stop. We don't need to talk about your poison ivy arm.
She just licked it.
That's because she wants to help. Shiny Mewtwo is gonna be my end of game. Once I beat everything else in this game, I'm gonna get a shiny Mewtwo.
Mewtwo?
Yeah. Mewtwo.
That's how the Chinese say me too. Mewtwo? Shouldn't make that.
Yeah. Watch it, buddy.
What? I love that.
I love Chinese.
Me too, because it tastes good. And there's a little house with smoke. For some reason, it's my favorite.
We got this. We're gonna get this shiny. It's gonna happen. It's just when is it gonna happen? Next week. It could honestly take that long. Yeah.
1 year
1 year.
and 61.
If I was hunting for something specific, it might take that long. But we're just throwing fate to the wind, or whatever they say. Caution to the wind is the phrase I'm looking for. Thank you. You can throw fate in the wind too, though.
Yeah, she could probably fly.
That's my daughter's name now, Fate. They're like, is it Faith? No. It's Fate. And it's spelled Faitgh. The GH is silent.
Because in America, we have to have extra letters
Yeah.
that don't need to be
Yeah.
there.
Kaylee, spelled Kaeighlehh. This is my daughter, vernacular. What were the other ones? I would name my son Placebo. Bo for short. That's awesome. I have a Bulbasaur. I have 2 Bulbasaurs in Let's Go. I'm sure I have some in Go, but I don't count those as I'm thinking about them. Is that it? I think a shiny Oshawott in Arceus.
He's so cute.
I know, we love Oshawott. That's it. I don't have many. And now I got Charmander. My guy.
47. That's his name.
47 is his nickname, yeah. Because that's how quickly... I was flabbergasted. Guys, it was 47! Probably me. And then, I think I'm going to cry. And then you in the background saying, he doesn't cry at funerals.
You didn't cry when I got injured at work.
No, but every time you get injured, I get really sad.
You're like, oh, okay. Make sure you come home to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Great.
Looks like we're going to have to amputate.
Oh, you should have come out to the site. You could have watched me work.
I didn't know you were still working.
Should have.
I was hoping you were packing up.
Could have come out there and seen me up in there cutting some trees down.
My art teacher in college was named Trees. That was his nickname, at least.
Because his name was Teresa.
I think that was his actual last name, now that I think about it. That was a fun class. That was the class where I had to, we had to do an assignment with pictures of our body parts. They had to be safe body parts. What are you doing?
She's looking at me like, what the F? Because she was just doing nothing wrong, and I just knocked her over, and then when she looked at me, I went, hi, and then she was like, what?
She's a goofy goober. Anyway, we had to do a project with our body parts, and they had to be safe for work body parts, by the way. You couldn't have printed out a picture of your dick and brought it in, but... I took a picture of my face, and I had it printed out at where do you go to get it printed out? Yeah, no, it was like Staples. Maybe it was Staples.
Ames.
And they
Office Depot.
printed it out. Maybe it was Office Depot. And the girl at the counter was just laughing when I came in, and she was like, I know what order is yours. You don't have to tell me. I think it's on Facebook. There's a picture of me holding my own photo, being like... Anyway, I put a bunch of like hands and feet all over it, and it looked crazy afterward, and I got an A. That was fun. I don't miss staying up until midnight coding, though. That was not fun. Coding, not for me. Steve Jobs, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Coding is just not for me. He didn't invent coding, but I just felt like I apologized to him.
I code every once in a while. And I'm like,
I code brown sometimes.
oh, that. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's nothing better than when you go in the morning and then you're like, normal? Oh.
We have a code brown.
That's not normal.
I guess it's safe to say, because I don't live there anymore, but I used to work at Universal, and that was definitely the code for... It was code 5, and then you had a color. So code 5 brown was, you know, code 5 red was blood. Code 5 white, I'm not going to say, but you can guess what that was. And that didn't happen a lot, but it sure did happen. People sure do think there aren't no cameras in the Hogwarts Express, but they're wrong. And they warn you before. My spiel was like, welcome aboard the Hogwarts Express. For your safety, please stay in your seat at all times. There's a camera up there that's monitoring you at all times. Thanks and have a good ride. Or see you at Hogwarts, or whatever I said. Of course, I'm talking fast, so they probably don't hear me, because you have to get them all 6 cabins done in a minute. But, people sure did make whoopee in those cars, and then you have to call security and get them kicked out forever.
After you watch the video.
You have to watch, because you have to watch the camera, so you're, like, looking at it, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't not look. And then you call control, and you're like, controls, you have to pull up my cameras and watch this while I go down and knock, because you have to knock. Because if you don't knock, they might fall over and break their leg, which happened, and that's why we have to knock. Had to knock. I don't work there anymore, obviously, but... Anyway, that's story time. That's my story time for today.
And I'm sticking to it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think in Gen 2 I'd like Totodile as my starter. That one you can't pick. Or you can, but it's sort of like... If you play Heart Gold, you can have the rotating. You can see the shinies in the balls in the picture, so you can... You just first come, first serve. I would rather get Totodile, but... Cyndaquil would be cool. Chikorita, whatever. That would make the first gym so hard. Because he's a flying type. But then maybe we catch like a... Can you get Geodude before the first gym? I think there's a cave. Yeah. I think there is. Or a Zubat. Looking for a Zubat. Torenchu. I'm trying to see the profile picture. I think it's Ness from Earthbound. Which I've never played. But I probably should. It's probably got some fun moments that I'd enjoy. Because I play Undertale, and I played Deltarune, which is, like, inspired by Earthbound. We're going to speed through a couple encounters here. Because we've had some fun, slow time with our friends. And, you know, you couldn't do this on, you know, older consoles and stuff like that, but, well, to be frank, I can't afford a capture card, so we are doing it on our computer here. Does that mean that my Charmander is stuck on this file? Technically, I'm sure there's a way you could figure out how to send it off to the internet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, that's good to know.
I can make one phone call and probably figure it out.
A phone call?
Oh, yeah.
To who?
Oh, you know.
The Epilogue Game Boy operator.
Chubby.
Oh, he might know.
I guarantee if anyone can do anything that can't be done, it's Chubby.
I'm writing it down so I don't forget it.
What, to call Chubby?
Because the Epilogue Game Boy operator. I've heard of, what was it called? Pokehex? I'm not sure what that is. I looked it up once. Oh, way to put saves on. Oh, that would be very interesting, yeah. I mean, how else? Yeah, I mean, getting... You're fine. Well, just getting the Pokemon out of here. Whether it's putting this save onto a cart and then using that cart to transfer them, or just somehow trading the Pokemon out of here. Just so that they're not lost on the computer forever. Whichever way, you know, makes more sense. If I can put them onto a cart. Great. A carton of milk. Yeah. So either way. Well, in that case, I should have done leaf green, because that's the cart that I have. I'm sure I'll find a way.
We'll call it Chubby.
Like, have you ever used Virtual Boy emulator to play Game Boy games? Specifically Pokemon? Do you know how to get Pokemon? I mean, it would be not correct, but I could... There's ways to make Pokemon with, like, their exact stats and specifications and then send those to your games, but that's not really... It's not really the same. It's not the same Pokemon. It's just a homunculus that you've created on the Ethernet and, you know, transferred over. Whatever I just said, if that made any sense.
Most of the time what you say doesn't, I just go with it.
I know, I love that. I need someone to go along with my bullshit.
Oh man, it's like an hour past bedtime.
What time is it?
10.
10? Great.
Past my curfew, my mom's gonna be...
Your mom is gonna be so mad. She's already asleep. I think
She doesn't even know I'm having you sleep over.
She does know.
Yeah.
Because she loves me.
More than me.
Well, if love can be calculated in if I ask her for things, she always says yes. And when you ask her for things, she usually says yes, then yeah. She loves me more.
I think your mom likes me more, and my mom likes you more, so...
But that's kind of the brilliance.
Yeah.
That's kind of the perfect situation you want when you have a husband or a wife, is that you want either the parents to love you, or, like, at least tolerate you, or the fact that you just don't speak to them. You know, you want one of those. My parents like you because you keep me in line, for the most part. I've got some crazy, and you sure do help it out. And your mom likes me because you're actually happy for the first time in probably a very long time. So she sees that, and so she's like, well, okay, something's going right.
Yeah.
And your dad likes me because I don't know why he likes me, but he does because he said I love you earlier to both of us, and I almost cried.
Yeah. According to my mom, he doesn't like us because he's old school and doesn't understand. And I was like,
Well, you can tell that there's definitely some twinge of like gay? What? But if he didn't, I would rather. I'm glad that if that is how he feels, he's, enough of a, a decent person to be happy and jovial and talking with us and stuff like that. Like, oh my goodness, look who it is. Mwah. It's my baby. She always comes says hello. There's no crackers.
but there's some...
She found some peanut butter cookies. Yes, you did. Oh, you're pretty girls. Yeah. You're pretty. Thanks for stopping by. You're the most famous. Yeah. And goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Rosalina. That's what I call her. Because she's a space princess.
You shot my hair.
What? What's that from? I'm blanking.
Spaceballs.
Oh, gosh. I haven't seen that movie in so long. That's another good movie.
I'm combing the desert. That must have been Shaquifa's comb.
Listen. Who among us hasn't combed something? Carpets, deserts. Hello. Oh, thank you. I got a kiss.
Yeah, she probably has to,
Yeah, why don't... Well, I guess one of us could do that.
Yeah, I mean, you could BRB, or if you're almost done, and then she'll be licking the cookies, you're not even paying attention.
She can lick the cookies. They're gonna go bad anyway.
I'm allergic to them, so I feed them to her.
You're allergic to a lot of things.
Usually I just eat them anyways.
There's some kind of milk thing that you're allergic to. Because it's always whey or something with milk in it. Does this have whey in it?
Oh, the other one I have a problem with. Oh, hi.
It's got soy.
Look, she heard it.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you one. She's like, I'll fight you. Those are fighting words.
Why would you want sugary, delicious cookies when you can have pumpkin and dry kibble?
She's like, I don't care. I'll eat either thing.
Oh, what are you eating? A booger rag from Joey?
Not my booger rag.
Why'd you take my booger rag, Dad? Look it, I was trying to eat that.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I took it.
It's full of salty deliciousness. I don't think I've ever seen as bad of pollen as I have recently. It's been so bad. We'll do some speed up ones here real quick. Add to our counter.
How's your head? We just rammed heads. I mean, I felt it, but I'm sure it hurt.
Earlier she slammed her head right into my kneecap, and I felt a little bad, but it was also completely her fault. Wait, I need my adventure hat. Alright, now we're ready.
Even more the right way, so everybody will know where you're from.
When I go to the Safari Zone in this game, I'm definitely going to wear this the whole time. This is my Safari Zone
I'm hoping
hat.
someone figures out where you're from.
I didn't show the logo, so
It's on right now.
it's not on. I can see that it's not there.
Oh, it's just there, but it's not there.
I'm tilting upwards so they can't see the logo.
Oh, okay, good. Because people might know where you live. And I don't need to kill a hoe.
Well, I'm not going to say which one, but there was a stream where there was a person who came in and they were like, "Where are you from?" And I blatantly said where I was from.
Joseph.
But not the exact place, just the state.
No, you're grounded from streaming.
But that was a long time ago. It's on a stream that's one of the streams, and it's fine. I would rather not get doxxed, thank you. Because then they'll call the FBI or something, and we don't want that.
Listen, you don't gotta worry about if someone shows up here and they're not supposed to be. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's usually like the cops show up or like the feds. Because they'll tell them something completely blatantly wrong, but of course it's so bad that that they have to follow up and check. You know, so we don't want that. Be interesting though. A streamer with 5 viewers got doxxed today. I laugh, but it would not be funny.
You're not allowed to have your phone in jail, so you wouldn't last 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you can sneak one in your butt. Most jails already have phones in the jails that people have that they've hidden. Maybe not most, but it does happen. I know, I've watched too much Orange is the New Black. You don't have to tell me, but I'm sure it does happen a lot.
Races and peanut butter.
Some of them have, like, game systems in the rec room. As long as there's a game system somewhere I could use, I'm fine. That's like when I went to rehab and there was a PlayStation 3 in the game room, and that was where I went every time we had rec room time. They'd be like, "Where is he?" "Oh, he's in the game room. He's playing Doom on the PlayStation," or he's playing... we'd play Madden together, because some of the other guys wanted to play Madden, and I was like, okay, I'll still kick your butts at Madden, even though I don't like sports games, and I sure enough did. They were like, "Is there any game he can't beat you at?" I'm like, "Let's try Mortal Kombat," and I won that too. I was like, well, if I'm known it for one thing at rehab, it's the gaming guy. That's fine with me.
The gay.
Well, yeah, and then there was, on the 6th day, when we were all, like, talking about stuff, and I was like, I need to just say it. I'm gay, and, like, my brain's telling me that, like, I'm better than all of you. I just need to say it out loud. And they were all like, they, like, kind of laughed. And they were like, dude, you're fine. Stop worrying about stuff like that. Everyone's brain here tells them they don't belong here, but that's how it gets you. Your brain's just trying to tell you that you don't deserve any of this, so just shut up. And I was like, wow, that's so nice.
Yeah, your brain tells you you don't deserve to be happy.
Exactly. But it was sort of like a deal with the devil situation, because the only reason I went to rehab was because I thought it would be fun and interesting, which was like me talking to my evil self and was like, come on, dude, it'll be weird and fun. Like, let's just do it. And then I actually ended up working, so. We always like TED Talks here on the Pokemon Fire Red Stellar Arcturus game show. Because when there's not much to talk about in the game, why not just talk about your trauma? Oh, I don't trauma dump on just anybody. I trauma dump on the entire internet.
Someday he'll tell everyone why his name has a second purpose and why I make fun of him all the time.
Luckily, those pages are long gone to the ether of time.
We pray.
But Arcturus started as my original character from the story that I've been writing since I was in high school.
So it has 3 purposes.
It does. That was the first purpose. And the third purpose is my current username on the internet. The second purpose is something that we're not ready to talk about. How about if I reach 100 subs, I can talk about it. I'll add that to my sub goal. Yeah, next time we'll add a sub goal and it'll say 100 subs, talk about why I'm named, what I used that name for in college. Oh man, that's funny. It's a constellation, first of all. That's not what it is in the college, but if you're wondering what Arcturus is, it's the constellation, and it protects Ursa Major, which is the big bear. So Arcturus is the bear guardian.
Joseph.
Yes. Did you get stuck? Oh no.
Yeah, you know where I got stuck?
In the green.
In the hay.
In the hay, girl. All right. We're at 5,230. We're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna go to bed. Even if I get the shiny, I'm gonna go to bed because my brain's gonna be like, let's keep playing. But I need to go to bed. I'm still hoping for that shiny though.
You gotta get up at 5 to go to Kohl's.
Well, tomorrow's my last early morning day at Kohl's. I don't work at Kohl's, but it's just our fun gag at this point. And so I would like to go to bed soon-ish so that I can get some sleep, so that I can go to work and not want to murder everybody. Alright, let's do 5 regular encounters. I'll go check the Magikarp, and then we'll go to bed.
I'm in the corner watching her miss me.
Oh. Sometimes we have the same stupid brain, and it's very funny.
I'm in the corner watching goats sing.
Bah. What's a goat's favorite place to go on vacation?
I don't know.
The Bahamas.
Yeah, that would make sense. Hey, Joseph?
Yes.
Do you know what a goat's favorite drug it would be?
No.
Meth.
Earlier I said something at work, and Meow was like, that was such a dad thing to say. And I'm like, sometimes I'm a dad. It was like, gosh, the weather looks great. Or the weather, it's gotten colder recently or something like that. And she was like, that's like a dog. That's like a dad thing to say. Let's go check this fish, and then we'll see y'all real soon. Who says that? We'll see you real soon, folks. That's Michael Mouse.
Don't forget the aha.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy. My favorite seat. Oh, excuse me. Wait. I'm saying no so I can save first. I need to save before I talk to the magic crap man.
Dead fish.
He's a golden boy. If he was shiny, he'd be golden, I mean. And he's regular. And with that, we say goodnight. And buenas noches. And I don't know how to say it in Japanese, but thanks for watching. Thanks again to Torenchu for following. I appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next time. I hope you all had fun. And have a good night.